right, so we've had a real good time bashing on terrible products. I feel it is time to give credit where credit is due and talk about all of the wonderful products that came out in 2017. I have already done the best in eyeshadow palettes for 2017. I will leave that link down below for you guys, as well as the worst. But we're just going to talk about products that are not eyeshadow palettes that were the best for 2017. All right, first things first. When this came out and I used it, I knew it was going to be a best of for me in 2017. And that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I love this thing. When this released, I went to my husband and I was like, hey, honey, there's something coming out on Anastasia Beverly Hills website. Or it was Sephora. I think it was Sephora. It was like out of stock and I like signed up for like the email, whatever. And it came, I had to have it. I'm a glow kit junkie. You guys know this. As long as she keeps making glow kits, I will be buying them like the brainwashed consumer I know I am. Doesn't make it as bad when you admit it, right? But I just absolutely love this palette. I love the fact that the formula is a perfect mixture between the 4-pan glow kits and kind of that holiday 2015 one that kind of had, or 2016, I don't know. The Ultimate Glow Kit one that had a little bit of glitter going through it. And I can use all of these shades. I know this one does look a little bit, you're like, girl, you pale, but I take it and I mix it with something else. I love these so much. This is an amazing glow kit. I wish she would make it permanent, even if she didn't keep it Nicole Guerrero, if she like put it in a different packaging, but just kept these colors, because it is just so good. And the packaging is pink and peach and so pretty, and I just love it. It makes me so happy. You're going to see a fair amount of highlighters in this thing. Might as well get Anastasia Beverly Hills out of the way. Another favorite are going to be the blush trios. Now, the reason I chose the blush trios instead of the blush kits is I feel like the blush kits were two spectrums of an extreme. They had one that was really light and pink and peachy, and then they had one that was really dark that I still haven't figured out whose skin tone that's going to work on unless you're a vampire. That's what I use it for. That is in my like cosplay alternative makeup kit. It's perfect. It makes me look undead. But I feel like these were just a bit more universally accessible. And they're also a really, the blush kits were $30 too. I was going to say they're a really good price. And I'm like, the other ones are too. But still, I love these. They're sleek. They're compact. The packaging is beautiful. My ultimate favorite is the Peachy Love one. This one is absolutely amazing. You all know I live for a good peachy blush. And then I also have the Berry Adore one, which is going to be amazing on darker skin tones. With me, I do have to use a light hand. These are super pigmented. They are beautiful. They blend gorgeously onto the skin. I just absolutely love these, and I think they are a solid product. They're a great product. They're good for someone who wants to expand their blush collection, kind of like the glow kits. If you want to get a lot of bang for your buck, with the glow kits, it's like $10 a highlighter in there. And these ones, it's like $10 a blush. And it's just, I think Anastasia had some really great products this year that are just really good universally for a makeup artist and for the consumer. They just put a lot of thought into their products. I've got a couple different foundations that were hits for me this year. The first being the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in the shade Porcelain. It is what I'm wearing today. I love this foundation because it gives my skin a beautiful matte finish without clinging to every single dry patch I have, which is basically, my whole face is basically a dry patch. This right here, just one big giant dry scab. It's horrible. And this is also so full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. I just absolutely love this foundation. It looks beautiful on my skin. It also wears really well throughout the day. Another foundation that I hope is a lot of people's favorites. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I love this. It was one of those things where you hear people talking about it and you don't really know about it. And you're like, oh, I guess I'm not, in the know with anything. And then you go to Walmart and you're like, hey, there it is. I should try this. And you try it and you're like, and life suddenly has meaning again. And it's just absolutely amazing. I have mine in the shade Soft Ivory. I think I also use Light Ivory as well. And this is just so good. Mine is like ganky and nasty. I did get, as you guys will have seen, for Christmas, I did get a couple bottles of this because mine is like, nasty. But I just love this foundation. The only problem I do have with it compared to other foundations is it smells like paint. Just straight up smells like paint. Like, not faintly smell of paint, not could be paint. No, smells like paint. And that can be just as off-putting as if they made a really strong floral scent. But this is just, aside from that, an absolutely amazing foundation. I love it. The coverage, the finish, the color, everything. This is just absolutely amazing. And plus, it is cruelty-free, and a lot of Wet n Wild's products are going, this one is also vegan. So, spotlight on this boy. And then last for the foundations, we have the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Longwear Illuminating Foundation. You guys would have seen in my testing new products where I was like, just tested some of this, and I was like my mind was blown with how amazing this looked. It's just, it makes my skin look amazing. The only problem I have with this foundation is this is the lightest shade in Porcelain. In the summertime, it'll be fine, I think. In the wintertime, not so much. But I did also buy the white one, and that mixes beautifully to lighten things up. But on its own, a little bit dark. But all can be forgiven because it just looks so good. It looks like freakishly airbrushed. I absolutely love how my foundation looks. Does not cling to dry patches, smooths over every imperfection, and makes me look just, this is going to be like my #1 cosplay foundation because it just looks so perfect. I absolutely love this foundation, and it's inexpensive, and it's cruelty-free. I'm living for it. Another product that I did absolutely love, I apologize, a fair amount of these are limited edition products, but, that's what happens. But it is the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean Face Palette. You guys have heard me talk about Lorac and how much I love their face palettes, how much I love just them as a brand, because whenever Lorac releases a face palette, I have never had a problem because what you get in the palette is going to be consistent to what you would get in, say, a non-limited edition single item. These are just as amazing as their single highlighters. These are just as amazing as their single blushes. The quality is just unparalleled, and the highlighting, is just, I always do this because it has these little thumb holes, and then I'm like, I'm gonna swatch right on top of my clothes. But that is it there, just this beautiful beacon of goodness to the gods. I love this so much. I love how neutral and beautiful the blushes are. This can be an illuminating blush on fairer skin tones. It can be a balm highlighter on dark skin tones. This was just absolutely amazing, and it's kind of something that I bought on a whim because I wanted something from the collection, and I wasn't originally planning on getting the eyeshadow palette until my friend bought it for me on sale, which was super nice. But I just wanted to support Lorac and Pirates of the Caribbean, and it is amazing. And one thing that should come as no surprise to you guys is the Kat Von D Metal Crush Highlighter Palette. This is a limited edition, which I think is stupid. Like, why would you introduce a new product, like literally like a new, like something you haven't done before, highlighters, you know, and then make it limited edition. Like, just, I'm okay. Just for fair warning, this is not, although it says Metal Crush, this is not the same formula as her Metal Crush eyeshadow singles. This is kind of like a glossy pigment with glitter particles suspended within it. It is not crazy, glittery flecks of whatever. The glitter kind of just more adds to that wet metallicized look on your skin. I absolutely love this. I love the trio of shades. It is a unique formula. It is something that is very akin to her Metal Crush shadows, but it's still unique and new to the game. That's what I love about Kat Von D. She's always coming out with new, interesting formulas and takes on things, and I absolutely love this. It is limited edition. I need to get another one as a backup because I don't ever want to run out of this because it is absolutely amazing. The packaging is gorgeous. I do have a review on this. Anything I have a review on in any of these videos, I will leave link down below for you guys. But I just love this, and it is one of my absolute favorite highlighter palettes of 2017. And then last but not least, good old Becca here. I wanted to include one of their highlighters that they came out with, but this palette just kind of stood out to me because I feel like this is one of the most thought out releases that Becca has had in a while. I do have a review on this as well. You get this blush here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmering skin perfectors and a bronzer. What I love about this is how versatile it can be. I absolutely love this highlighter. This is a limited edition shade, as well as this blush here. Although this blush is basically, I'm gonna say it, basically the same as in the Jaclyn Hill palette, as in the Chrissy Teigen, yada, yada, yada. Becca just really likes this shade of blush right here, and they like including it in multiple products. But you have this beautiful wide variety of intense to delicate. You've got, I use this as a blush topper. You can use them as eyeshadows. This whole palette is just very beautiful and well thought out. You get a nice variety, and the quality is amazing. That is one thing that I do like about Becca, is 9 times out of 10 their limited edition products like this, even if the colors are sometimes a little wah, the quality is the same as their permanent products, and I really respect that in a brand, and I do absolutely love this. The packaging is beautiful, just absolutely stunning, and I think this is like superior to the Chrissy Teigen and a lot of other things that they've come out with, and I just absolutely love it. Well, there we have that, guys. Those were all my favorites. It was super difficult to narrow it down. If you guys would like to see a like part 2 of like my favorite products from 2017, I would totally do that for you, but I don't want to just be like talking about like, oh, these products. But if that's something that you guys would like to see, I don't mind filming it for you. Let me know what your top favorite products of 2017 were. Let me know what you think about these products. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!